What's up, everybody? You know who it is. Once again, Aphrodite's Crush, the Fat Freak, coming at you. We'll actually go over a couple things. First off, a couple of supplements I picked up at the Arnold. I've had a chance to go through and actually have a hardcore chance of trying out and stack on one of them is on the books as well. But explain to you all what the Arnold Classic is if you've never been there. Done this tons of times, but hey, I don't care. But the Arnold Classic is a fitness expo that's held in Columbus, Ohio, every single year. It's, if you look behind me, here, and a couple up there. That's where I get all my awesome autographs from. We get to meet just a ton of people. Get to go really face to face with people who are working to promote or actually models for products of a particular company. Let's see, do believe Elizabeth Arden and can't remember her name. Crap, Flex Lewis right there. Flex Lewis used to be under the Gasperi Nutrition banner, and Elizabeth Arden. Crap, Elaine Arden was close. It's been a while since I met her. It's a couple years ago, but I believe she was in for Team Muscle Tech. But it's one of the reasons that you go. Some people you go for that every year. I got to meet this person again. I got to meet this person again. I've got autograph from Jamie Baird from Gaspari Nutrition right there. Jay Cutler on my wall over there. Just really getting a chance to meet people that you aspire to be like, people who have gotten really far in the bodybuilding / fitness model world. In Jay Cutler's case, 4-time Mr. Olympia is my favorite bodybuilder. Now basically retired, but is pretty much a legend in the sport. It was really awesome to meet him. He's my size. He's about my height, actually. Dude, way more built than I am, but dude's awesome. Anyway, it's getting off topic. Also, you go to the Arnold to do one of two things with your supplements. Either one, you go to get them at a bomb-ass price, or number two, you're looking for something new. You're looking your normal pre-workout just ain't cutting it anymore. It's just not cutting it. It's done. Some people, it's like, man, I'm done with this product. It no longer gives me what it used to. It's just not doing its job. Or a company's coming out with a new version of that, and they're trying to push it. They're trying to get people into it. So as a customer, you're like, oh man, new version of product X. I gotta have product X 2.0. In my case, for example, I'm a big Gasperi Nutrition guy. I have been using Gasperi Nutrition for the past couple of years, and it has done pretty well for my physique and my activity level. I've been using Super Pump. Went from Super Pump, was it Super Pump 250? Yeah, Super Pump 250 was my first pre-workout that I got from Gasperi. I actually won it via an Olympia contest. I won third place. So I got a huge stack of Gasperi supplements. And I was like, well, I'll go ahead. I'll give it a shot. And lo and behold, I really love their pre-workout. Just awesome. And I was using Super Pump 250 until they went to Super Pump Max. Started taking Super Pump Max. And I'm like, oh, this stuff is awesome. So I was using Super Pump Max. And now they have Super Pump 3.0. Brand new product. Just came out this past year. And basically, it's that progression to come out. They give people samples of the supplements. I mean, I can't tell you how many shots of, little shot glasses of protein. Matter of fact, I think I have a couple up there, like BSN and whatnot, just from going around and getting samples. Excuse me, cardio's killing me today. But in that particular space, it's a great chance to try the new stuff, because a lot of people, how they take their supplements based on taste. Some people, it's how like the feeling within a couple of minutes. Most supplements, you got to wait like a 15 minutes to a half an hour to take it. But, you know, um, and also, like I said, get your supplements at a bottom ass price. Muscle Farm was running a special. Their booth this year, $20 for everything. Everything was $20. Now, you walk into a GNC, you walk into a vitamin shop, I defy you to find something for $20 unless it's like a buy one get one free, in which case, yeah, you're about paying that. But there ain't a lot of supplement retailers that's really going to give you that type of value. So, in someone like my case, you go down there, you're looking for a pretty good deal. So that's another reason why a lot of people like to go. Some of it's for the free swag. I get my free t-shirts and, dog tags and hats and, all sorts of other stuff. Muscle Farm was giving out socks. Matter of fact, I'm wearing my Muscle Farm socks right now. Earbuds. BSN was giving out those little wrist straps that you put your iPod or your iPhone into. Just different stuff. People like to rep their favorite company. Like I said, I'm a big Gasperi guy, so I love getting the Gasperi merch. But also, anything that works. I know it's kind of rough to say because some people are like, well, you have to stick with one product. Me, I find that I like to try different things. I try different stacks, I try different products because I want to find the best one for me. But even though I really love Gasperi's Super Mump series, perhaps say, of course, C4 will be better for me in the long run. So you have to try new things. So this is more just me telling you about what I've come across, and it's just really good. A lot of stuff I've gotten this year. The quality of products in this year alone has just jumped. It has skyrocketed, just simply due to the fact that there's so many companies now being in direct competition with one another that you have to come out with a good product or you're going to get buried. Simple as that. If you don't have a good product, if you cannot present something that works, definitively works, you're nothing. You're nothing. Some brands will rise and fall over the years. Some brands will be in business for 2 years and never make it out of that launch phase. I can't tell you, just within like the 4 years I've been going to the Arnold, how many companies I've seen have a huge presence. Next year, they're gone. Nothing. Never even existed. So the first big company that I ran into was JVN's, Just Be Natural. Basically, that is their gimmick. They have all natural ingredients. They were basically, we don't throw a ton of proprietary blends and all this other stuff. Matter of fact, I've actually got this up here. I haven't gotten a chance to take yet. They're giving out a couple different supplements for free this year. One was Way Superior, which as a protein source, it's concentrate, which I can't really take all that often. So I had to kind of work with that as far as my diet goes. But the mixability was really good. And the taste was okay, too. I mainly mixed it with water. But, mixability was pretty good in the water. And their real gimmick is everything they were giving out was in this little pop-top shaker. Now, most people look at this like, dude, that's not a shaker. That's a cup with a top. Basically what a shaker is. But this is their Elite V2 pre-workout. I haven't got a chance to try this yet. The flavor is Cherry Crush. Let's see. This supplement delivers sustained energy. Consume a serving 15 minutes prior to working out. Also, try taking 1 scoop pre-workout and 1 scoop during your workout. 4 to 12 ounces of ice-cold water. Snap onto it securely and shake until completely blended. So, it's got beta-carotene, cholecalciferol, D-alpha, tocopherol, acetate, and a bunch of other stuff. And what this basically is that they're basically saying that everything that you're going to put in here isn't going to be this extremely huge, XYZ type of thing. I talk a lot about proprietary blends. Some people don't like those. Me, as long as you're giving me a safe dosage, even if it's a lower dosage than normal for someone like me who's heavier, I'm okay with that, because that's what a lot of companies tend to do sometimes. It's a proprietary blend. It's 70% one ingredient and 25% the other 10. Some people don't like that. Some people don't really do that at all. But in this guy here, per serving, it's got vitamin A, C, D, E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folic acid, B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, calcium, iron, phosphorus, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, molybdenum, and sodium and potassium. Everyone's like, what the hell is that? These are things that you have a percent daily value of what you need. As far as the dosing goes, vitamin A 101%, C 113, D 62, E 49, thiamine 54. Pretty much there's nothing on this list that's over that. It's really over 113%. So the serving size, which is 2 scoops, which is really interesting, excuse me. What's in this container is 1 scoop, and it's not a lot. That's not a whole heck of a lot. And it's a 12-ounce cup. So it looks like maybe it needs to mix well. I mean, the powder consistency doesn't look all that bad. But some people will be like, well, it's a little low dose, and I kind of disagree. When you take a look at something that has only about 100% of this, 100% of that, 60% of this, because you're looking at the lowest, which is like sodium, less than 1%, 4%, phosphorus, 4%. It's not, it works within your diet. Not a lot of people, excuse me, are going to grab 101% of their vitamin A, 130% of your vitamin C in something that they eat, especially if you're dieting. If you're living off chicken breast and white rice, you're obviously not getting your vitamin C. It's not really going to be beneficial to your diet to not take something like this, because your body needs it. So that's they're good products. I mean, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the whey protein concentrate because of me being lactose intolerant. However, you can work with it. Me, I'm like I said, I mixed mine in water, and it really didn't kill me. It wasn't horrible. It mixed pretty well, which I'm guessing that's going to mix pretty well, like I said as well. So, another company that's really doing really good right now, which is Rule One. Now, I got packets beyond packets. I mean, you take a look at this. See this here. This right here, these are all the, I actually switched a lot of mine out. This is my pre-workout basically this is my pre-workout box that I got from the Arnold. I've been through some of this. This is my protein box, which I've pretty much been through. If you want to reuse your Loot Crate boxes, here you go. And then up here up top, I've got the other stuff, which is not the pre-workouts. It's more or less like my fat burners. Like I said, I've been through a good amount of this. I was feeling like doing like an entire video about, this is the stuff I got from the Arnold. But I was like, okay, people do this all the time. It's going to be extremely long video. It's kind of stupid. But, I mean, this is all fat burners and whatnot. One that I actually want to get into real quick as far as the fat burner goes is GAT Supplements Jet Fuel. Now, this stuff, I was like, okay, I can work with this. This stuff, let's take a look, see what it says on the packet. Thermogenic fat burning intensifier, burn up to 12% more calories, micronized rapid delivery with Explotab super disintegrant, Micron RD, which is micronized rapid delivery. Bada boom. So, and instantly when you think of something thermogenic, you're thinking, bing, caffeine. You're thinking B12. You're thinking all this other crap that's going to be a hardcore stimulant. So let's take a look at the ingredients. Let's see. It's all printed up weirdly. Trimethyl-1H purine, olive leaf extract, microparticulate sustained release acacia regigula extract from leaf, capsicum, rawalfa, evodia, eucarp extract. Then you got the jet fuel lipolyptic support system. It's all Carmella sinestris, Nigra, Carmella sinestris viridis. You'll have to pardon me if my pronunciation is off. Tetradecyl thiacetric acid, Carmella sinestris albus extract, polyphenols, 45% catechins with 7% caffeine. Now, a support system has 7% caffeine, 5% caffeine, and 7% caffeine. Now, normally with something that has caffeine in it, you're all freaking out. You're like, oh my goodness, it's ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Oh, you take 3 capsules of this, and this is all that you get. I went on a once a day thing. Actually, leading up to today. Matter of fact, see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so this is my 6th day taken at 1 a day. This actually says that you need to take it twice a day. 1 capsule 30 minutes before breakfast, another capsule 30 minutes before lunch. You all know how I am. I'm not taking even close to the recommended dosage simply because I know it can screw you up. Also, the jet fuel psychotropic support system, Methalia sophonica extract, Melissa officinalis extract, 2-amino-4 with this ethylcarbonyl butyric acid. Jet fuel oil infused rapid delivery system, which is medium chain triglyceris, MCT. It's omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil, and piperonigram extract, which is from a seed. It's supposed to be for dieting, cutting, hardening, energy, and pre-contest. Basically, it's supposed to be for cutting and hardening. Me, I've been trying to cut a little bit more weight than I'm used to having, and with the way that I work out, maybe a little bit of kick in the butt. So here's the description to this stuff. You're holding new jet fuel super burn with Micron RD, the most anticipated addition to the jet fuel lineage since it took the energy and thermogenesis world by storm in 2005. With its state-of-the-art rapid delivery technology, Superburn is expertly engineered to catalyze the achievement of virtually any advanced dieting, physique, or performance goal for which average levels of energy and fat-burning thermogenesis just won't cut it. I think my voiceover career is in jeopardy. Science. Superburn is driven by Micron RD, a micronized rapid delivery technology. High jet-like air pressures are used to gently reduce the average particle size of the Superburn formula to less than 20 microns. This micronization process enhances the total reactive surface area, which in turn supports faster speed of delivery and onset of results. Micronization also allows each capsule to hold over 300 milligrams more actives, including compounds capable of stimulating increases in thermogenesis of up to 12% and delivering 60,000 heat units. To support even higher speeds of delivery, each Superburn capsule has been infused with MCTs and Explotab, a pharmacologically studied super disintegrant. So, like I said, you're supposed to take 1 with 8 ounces of water, 30 minutes before breakfast, blah, blah, blah. Now, taking 1 per day, I have noticed a couple things with this. I've noticed, number 1, that my energy levels don't go, shoot straight up and then shoot back down. However, I will say this. For someone like me, like I said, I've only taken 1. I haven't taken that second dose. 1 will keep me going from about 8:30 when I take it to basically about 4 p.m. There's a lot of fat burners out there that will ride you. It'll ride you up and then bottom you out. This one hasn't. I mean, I took mine today about maybe 11:30, and it's about 8 o'clock now, and I'm still kind of feeling it. And I've already done my workout for the day, along with doing household items and whatnot. So in that instance, it just does really well to feed that uh, energy level that you need throughout the day. It's it's honestly not horrible because it works, but it's not top level. And maybe I'll realize how top level it can be if I go through and take, oh, your tolerance level is here. Let's go ahead and try it. 6 days, one pill in the morning that I've been taking, it's done the job. And that's pretty much all you can really ask for. So I've actually been stacking that with Nitroflex, and it just, boom, Nitroflex just kind of goes, and that also doesn't kill you. Nitroflex is a really good pre-workout, something I've been liking a lot. Something I've definitely been thinking about buying something of, should I kind of run afoul of Super Pump. But you take a look at everything else that we got in here. As far as the fat burners, you got MRI, you got Mutant, and this is free advertising. USN, let's see, of course, BSN, Hydroxycut, Adaptogen. What's this amino doing in my fat burning? Let's put that over here. Clinically dosed Nutrex. Let's see. And this is something I'm interested in. Really interested in. I didn't get a chance really to spend too much time at the Core Nutritional / Tiger Fitness / Tiger MTS booth. Which, by the way, speaking of the Tiger Fitness MTS booth, I walk up to that booth and there's people everywhere. I'm talking people sitting around and people waiting in line to buy sups. Just a huge crowd. I'm like, okay, which fitness celebrities there? I mean, I saw about the same size of people that are waiting here, waiting for like Hulk Hogan and Jay Cutler. And I'm going through and I'm in line. I'm moving pretty well. There's two guys, my main two guys that are there. Number one, Doug Miller, and number two, Mark Lobliner. So I follow Mark Lobliner, TigerFitness.com on YouTube. If you've never gone to that channel, never heard of TigerFitness.com, you should go there. You should support the brand. You should support Core Nutritionals. You should support, I'm pretty sure it's Core Nutritionals is Doug Miller's company, unless my trusty memory has ran afoul of me. It's possible. But excuse me. Excuse me. But Tiger Fitness and Mark Lobliner. Mark's channel, Tiger Fitness, I think it's tigerfitness.com. And also, he's on Twitter. There's a couple of Lobliner, BSU. Okay. Number two, you get honesty. You just get that type of, F you, we're doing what we're doing. I'm going to tell you the truth about your supplements. I'm going to tell you the truth about how we feel. Excuse me, about just in general. This is how we feel about about how the business goes, about pretty much everything. I mean, we can sit here and wax intellectual about, oh well, this one's okay, this one kind of sucks, this one's all right. Yeah, Core Nutrition was Doug Miller. That's his company. But no, Mark Lobliner will not lie to you in his videos. He actively rails against people who try to BS you as far as the product goes. He'll tell you what he thinks of your questions, and he actually answers your questions as well. And he'll also do the right thing as far as the people that he supports. And he does these vlogs where he's just sitting there driving and he'll just ramble. And that's the type of person that you want. And he's the CEO of the damn company. He will sit there, this is how it is. This is how I run my business. And this is a guy who could easily just sit behind a desk and drink protein all day, go work out, and then just say, the hell with this company. He runs the website Tiger Fitness, and he runs MTS Nutrition, which also, speaking of MTS Nutrition, you want to talk about good taste in product? Damn, okay? You want to talk about good taste in product? Damn. He has some of the best tasting protein out on the market. Hands down. He's red velvet and cookies and cream, and he just crushes everybody else. And I love other companies' products and whatnot, but just mixability and taste, the stuff that I tried there, just bang, done. And he also just came out with a fantastic mass gainer if you're a small dude and looking to get beefed up. I think it's caramel macchiato, and Lord only knows how good that one's going to taste. But back to the point. Mark Lobliner, Doug Miller are sitting there, talking to everyone, saying, you know what, nice to meet you. How you doing? This is what. I actually sat there and talked a couple minutes with Mark, and somehow I made it onto the Arnold YouTube post. So we're sitting there talking and whatnot, and I got this sweet purple Scivation bag, and he's like, you got a Scivation bag. Here, let's go ahead and take a picture. Woo, But we're sitting there talking. It's like, your entire life. You're just best buds. And that's part of the reason why I like number one Tiger Fitness. I'll probably be buying all my product. I normally buy from bodybuilding.com, but I'll be buying my product from Tiger Fitness from now on, just because he was that cool to everybody. He'd sit there and just talk to you for a couple minutes and make you feel more than just some dude who's handing over cash for a product. And same with Doug Miller. He's sitting there talking to people. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. But it's refreshing to have the CEO of the damn company sitting there eye to eye talking with you. And that is something that you can't take away from an awesome CEO of a company. So, and hats off to Mark. And obviously, with as many people that are sitting there, and as far as his YouTube channel just flowing off the charts, no matter how many people subscribe, including myself, he gets every single bit of credit he deserves. And he probably should get even more that he's not getting. He deserves every bit of success that he gets at this point as well, because he's so involved. He was calling people out on amino spiking on proteins back when it was just unheard of at some point. Somebody broke the story. He's like, listen, I've talked to this company, I've talked to this company, I've talked to this company. They assure me that there's no amino spiking in our product. Who does that? What CEO of a company will sit there, ring up, CEO Jim Bob of Jim Bob Supplements and say, is your product booty? Is it booty? Okay, it's not booty. You give me your word it's not booty, because I'm about to tell people that you say it's not booty. So, once again, he needs more credit and he needs more success. So I obviously advise you all to go to tigerfitness.com, buy some MTS Whey, tell him Aphrodite's Crush sent you, and maybe he'll be nice to me. I don't know. Jesus. Kind of makes it feel like I'm kind of sucking up to him, doesn't it? It might be true. Tell him Aphrodite's Crush, the fat freak sent you. By the way, Avita caffeine and water, 100% natural. About the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee. It's water with caffeine in it. What can I say? But a couple other brands that deserve your attention from going to the Arnold this year. Let's see. We'll go into the insane pre-workout. Like I said, I already mentioned NitroFlex from Gap. Let's see. Haven't got a chance to try Rule 1. The Rule 1 company is supposed to be pretty good. They're giving away free sample tubs of their pre-workout, which I got right there. I got the pre-train right here, and I've tried their protein, which is, if I'm not mistaken, lactose-free, I believe. It's been a while since I had it. But that tasted really well and went down very well as well. So Rule 1 protein had a very pronounced presence at the Arnold this year. Beast. Yeah, Beast was pretty cool this year. Just awesome peoples and always really nice too. They're just really giving people like, here, take some. So a newer company, AI Sports. Don't really know much about them, but they gave me a couple of samples of their Furious pre-workout, which actually normally most companies will give you one taste. It's like watermelon or it's fruit punch. So they're like, here's some cherry bomb and colada chaos. I like cherry a lot. You can't screw up cherry in my book. If you screw up cherry, then you have no business putting a taste on anything. But I'm intrigued by the colada. Can you get colada pre-workout? Of course, Nutrex was bombing it out this year. Let's see. Performance Ion pre-phase workout looks interesting. Haven't got a chance to try that yet. Of course, BSN loads everybody up with stuff. Company called Biorhythm giving out their pre-workout called Pre-Glow, pre-workout Euphoria. 2 servings in this little packet, and this is blue raspberry. So we'll see what's in there. Nutrex with a new pre-workout called Outlift. They're really pushing this. Haven't got a chance to try this as of yet. And this is also in blue raspberry. So this has citrulline malate, carnosine, beta-alanine, Creapure creatine monohydrate, L-leucine, L-isoleucine, L-valine, taurine, of course, the ever-present caffeine anhydrous, and N-acetyl L-tyrosine, and Bioperi, which is piper extract. So this is supposed to be awesome. And this is like 1 serving too. This is a little heavy. It's still interesting to find out. One company you ran into last year, they did a really good intro workout. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. However, is Neon Sports. And then they're giving out their pre-workout, which is called Volt. This is Electric Punch. Watermelon. I got more than one. Yeah. Electric Punch and Watermelon. Honey Badger with their Performance Energy. This is Wild Berry. Beast Mode, which theirs is Beast Punch. Yeah, here's Scivation. Scivation with their Psycho from the makers of Extend Hyper Concentrated Formula. This is Rage and Punch, which also came with the bag that I got from their booth. But $20 for an awesome little gym bag. Beastie. And of course, Honey Badger also had Lemon Lime Energy as well. So that's the pre-workout stuff. Did I miss anything in here? I don't think so. Son was giving out some stuff. Gotta dig Son. They're a really good product or a really good company. Let's see. Man. Muscle Tech was giving out a ton of Hydroxycut this year. I was like, geez. Which it looks like they reformulated a little bit, which is nice. Cellucor was giving out C4. Well, it wasn't giving it out. I think I got it at a cheaper price. Magnum was giving out some stuff. Mainly just kind of pushing the product, and that's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I got got some of the Opus that they have there for $5. It basically was like, you know, a clearance sale for the people that were there. And this stuff, I'll kind of give it a quick review. Um, just kind of go over the product. Because some people are really going to like this stuff and some people really aren't. It's a little bit of a divisive product in my eyes. So let me go ahead and grab I got all my tubs and stuff over here, which, by the way, Cradle of Filth. So I'll grab this. And then I'll also grab a couple other items, too. A couple other nooks and crannies and stuff there. No, my branched chain amino acids, no. By the way, Animal BCAA Pro, love this stuff. So this is Magnum Opus. Okay, this is a pre-workout that is stimulant-free. So supposed to take 1 to 2. You're supposed to take, say, over 130 pounds, 2 scoops daily, 5 to 15 minutes prior to training, and under 130 pounds, take 1 scoop. So this has, excuse me, let's see, calcium, sodium, potassium. A proprietary blend of leucine, beta-alanine, citrulline, malate, glycine, calcium bicarbonate, and sodium bicarbonate, and then the hydrating Blitz, citric acid, alpha-ketoglutarate, malic acid, fumaric acid, succinic acid, sodium phosphate, potassium phosphate, pyridoxine, dicalcium phosphate, pantothenic acid, magnesium phosphate, thiamine, riboflavin, and cyanococobalamin, which is basically vitamin B12. So I took this, and this is the Cellular Punch. This is a weird product to me. I mean, I'm stimulant free. I am. I really am. However, this one just didn't. It didn't really do much for me, and I know everyone's different. However, some people will get the best out of a product, and some people will not. I did not. The taste isn't horrible. I'll say that. Taste isn't horrible. Taste is very weird, though. Very, for lack of a better term, distant, I guess you could say. Mostly because you're kind of like, what? And it felt like there was a little bit of a niacin flush, but you felt it on your tongue to me. It was weird. And it just really didn't affect me in the way that I thought it would during my workout. So I can't really recommend it per se, rather than tell people, try to get some from a friend. I try it first before you decide to really pop down the cash for it, for that specific reason. Some people, it's just not going to do much for you. Got pushed out there, and they were giving out some. Now, here's something kind of weird. This company was actually selling their product for the first day. The first day, they're like, hey, $6 for 2 or something like that, for $8 for 2. And then Saturday and Sunday, they're giving it away. Like, okay, it's a little weird. Most companies, it's either you pay all 3 days, or the last day you get a discount, or we're giving it out all 3 days. This company is called 5 Alarm Energy. This stuff right here. Okay. Niacin, B6, B12, and a proprietary blend of caffeine, tyrosine, and glucuronolactone. Never heard of that before. And it's basically almost the same thing. Yeah. Now, one is called Extinguish, one is called Smolder. And I'm assuming that's just a taste, because otherwise there's just not much going on with it. It's all the same. The blend's the same, the daily value is the same, except the calories for the Extinguisher are actually a little bit higher. 3 calories more, which is weird. Now, I took this stuff home, and I can't remember which one I tried. I think I tried the Extinguish, and it's it's peppermint. Let me tell you what about this right here, okay? This right here, if you have you ever actually tried to like chew on peppermint, like the real deal, like to actually sit there and nosh on peppermint leaf or whatever it is, because it felt like I was shoving peppermint leaves into my mouth and just honga, 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 honga. I'm talking, this stuff was so potent and so powerful. The taste on this should be at least 25 to 50% of what it was. And it was just so overpowering and so extreme. I couldn't deal with it. I took one sip and I was like, here, anybody else want this? And they're like, no, to hell with that. No, I ain't touching that. So I don't even want to try Smolder, because Smolder is cinnamon. Lord only knows. It's probably like taking the cinnamon challenge in liquid form, seeing if I could choke it down. But it didn't taste well. You know what? I ain't tried cinnamon yet. Let's see if I can actually stand to sip this. Like, not actually even take a large portion of this product. Because I was saving this for something, and now I realize what I'm saving it for. I'm saving it for you people. Here we go. Okay. Smells like Big Red gum. Now, what's up with that? This is probably mild. This is mild. It's actually tasty. It tastes like Big Red gum. So here's my advice to 5 Alarm Energy. You keep the Smolder, and you just redetermine what's wrong with your life when you made Extinguish. Because this stuff right here, unless you have someone who has some dead, just non-functioning taste buds in their mouth, is going to like this. This, honestly, is the worst tasting anything peppermint in my life. Nobody else around my area that I knew that I was working with that day would touch this, just simply based off the smell alone, and they didn't even get to taste it. I tasted it, and it was horrible. Now, the Smolder, low-key, not bad. I liked it. However, balance it out on the Extinguish, man. It's just, no. No. But even with this, though, it's actually really tasty. Now, one reason I would say that you should buy this is that it does donate a percentage of the proceeds to the firefighters for training and education. Not all firefighting precincts and districts have the items that they need to correctly train and try to build their crew of firefighters. So if nothing else, that's why you should buy the Smolder version of the 5 Alarm Energy. So, I mean, kudos for that. However, just take Extinguish off the market, please. So here is something that I also only paid $5 for. This is from MRI NO2 Red Hemo Surge. Now, everyone's like, okay, how many times can you honestly have a nitric oxide product? How many products can actually be out there? It's out. Everyone knows about it. So what's the difference? So that's what this is. It says NO2 Red Hemo Surge Extreme Nitric Oxide Powder. 1,250% more nitric oxide. Rapid response NO ignition fuels raging vascularity. Instant NO surge powers nutrient delivery to growing muscles. Engages peak mental focus and acuity. Triggers surging power to help build dense, hard muscle. Promotes muscle engorgement, of course. This is the Berry Blizzard. I haven't gotten a chance to actually try this yet. So I'm probably going to do a first taste and an impressions video of this. But I'm liking MRI's products so far, the stuff I've tried in the past. So this has, of course, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, vitamin B6, folic acid, B12, magnesium, zinc, and then the ever-present proprietary blend of L-arginine alpha ketoglutarate, L-arginine HCI, L-arginine alpha ketosilverproate, calcium HCI, L-arginine pyroglutamate, acetose CFM nitro P. Then you've got the carnosine beta alanine, L-glycine, citrulline malate, L-glutamine, L-histidine, L-N-acetyl, L-carnitine HCI, and then of course taurine, glucuronolactone, and a caffeine anhydrous. It's 7,094 milligrams. And this right here is supposed to be half a scoop with 20 servings in the container. So, and this is really interesting too. It actually says, of course, use a half a scoop for best results. Take on an empty stomach 0 to 30 minutes before your workout. So, But MRI is a really good product in my eyes so far. This one, of course, is actually going to be up in June, but I still have some time to really go through and really take this product and kind of give it the proper review that it deserves. And also, then those guys are really awesome as well. Also, another really nice company at the Arnold, just sitting there talking about their supplements and letting you know what's going on. And they're also not pushy, which is something I really liked. There's some, come on. Out there giving out coupons, and while you're in the middle of some other line for some other company, you're like, oh, come on over, we got free. And sometimes it kind of feels like you're begging for attention. MRI's not like that. They're like, hey, how you doing? Let me tell you about what we got going on. And they're also not pushy about, hey, you want this? Go ahead and buy this. Yeah, just go ahead and buy that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's another really, really awesome company that I ran into. See, there's really not a lot else that really happened over that weekend. One thing I did run into that weekend was since I was down in Columbus, ran into a day where I was slated to work out, and I'm like, oh man, I don't have a membership anywhere down here. I was lucky enough to do a little bit of research and got a free 3-day mini membership to LA Fitness, which I already know what people are going to say, and I don't care. I mean, LA Fitness, it was within 10 minutes driving time of my hotel, and they're just awesome. I mean, let me tell you about LA Fitness, because I mean, around here in Mansfield, we don't have an LA Fitness. Half the people around here don't know what LA Fitness is. All they know of is Snap Fitness, one of the mom and pop gyms that are around here, or Planet Fitness, or 24 Hour Fitness is another one around here too. But there's no LA Fitness to be found around here. Let me tell you what, right now, there's no LA Fitness at all. So I'm like, okay, how extreme are these people going to be? Because I know sometimes you walk into a new gym or a gym you just got a sub membership to, and they're like, So like, whatever. So I walk in, they're like, hey, how you doing? I was like, well, I got my pass online. They're like, oh yeah, no problem. So this place is actually a 3-tier gym. Level 1 is basically just your main office and the locker room. And right behind the front desk, through like pane glass windows, there's a pool. I'm like, wow, freaking pool, man. So I walk in the back, putting my stuff in the locker, and I'm noticing it's like really hot. I'm like, what in the hell's going on back here? They have the heat just jacked up in these locker rooms? No, there was a freaking sauna right beside the locker rooms. I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. And I'm thinking to myself, that this place is freaking sweet. So So you got a sauna and a pool on level 1 with your locker rooms. Level 2 is your main workout spot. Now you got all your main free weights on one side. You got your machines on the other. Awesome. Still, you get the best of both worlds. Because some are just like, here, let's go ahead, dump all the machines in the middle and have everything else on a wrap. No, not this place. They have it split up. You could go do one side one way, the other side another. So I'm working out, it's kind of working, getting stuff going. And these people aren't stuck up at all. You walk into some gyms and you get the stare, especially when you're someone of my size. Now, I wouldn't go as far to say that I'm like, straight up fat these days, but I'm not skinny. I came up with the nickname Fat Freak because I put in a lot of work, but I'm still a bigger guy. And I still have a long way to go before I get to my target weight. I'd like to be around 250 right now. I'm actually around 340. So I have at least 80 to 90 pounds to go. But I'm doing the best that I can. I do weight training and also just started a really big cardio regimen to go along with that. So, I don't look horrible, but I don't look the best. So I can still get, the stare. And I love the stare because if you give me the stare, I'm going to outwork you. Simple as that. If you give me the stare, I'm going to do everything in my power to make you look foolish for giving me the stare. It's just the way that it is, in my opinion. It's part of the reason why I work out at home now in my home gym in my basement, because the only person who gives me the stare is me. It's the way it is. So a couple people give me the stare, but not really. And there's all sorts of people working out there just kind of grinding away. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm grinding away, and people are nice. We're like, oh, it's your first time in here? Fantastic. What do you want to know? And really willing, and even got a chance to talk to the gym managers. Like, hey, you guys gonna open up a location close to Mansfield anytime soon? Like, no, not really. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So this place is awesome. So, and of course, the third floor is cardio track with a workout theater, which basically you can sit, do your recumbent bike, and basically watch TV while you're doing it, which is a really good way to take your mind off of the fact that you're grinding out cardio. So the place wasn't overly packed. It was Saturday night. They were about ready to close up about 2 hours beforehand. So I got in a really good workout in a nice spot. It's actually right off of Polaris. It's really interesting. It's like sitting. I can't remember what restaurant I was sitting behind. It was really, really weird. It's like there's a LA Fitness behind this restaurant. Interesting. It's a Tim Hortons. Yeah, it's right behind a Tim Hortons. So I'm gonna go grind out my cardio and go grab some Timbits. Whatever, man. But maybe Tim Hortons did that on purpose. Hey, we go in and have yourself a large coffee before you go to the gym, huh? Before you get in that swim and that sauna, go ahead and just sweat the caffeine right out. That we have to come back and get. Damn, that's a really good idea. There's no Tim Hortons by our Planet Fitness here. I bet you I can make a little bit of money off of that. But that was really the main thing I liked about LA Fitness. Didn't really get a chance to ask about how much it cost, but from the way it was inferred, they're rather expensive. But to have a sauna and a pool, I would expect it to be expensive. You don't see a lot of saunas inside of gyms anymore besides a Y. And that's another part of the reason why I stopped going to Planet Fitness, because I wanted to do some sauna work and be able to kind of get a little bit more dry. That body temperature goes up, you start cracking fat out. So that was something that I was like, okay, there's enough room here. Why aren't we capitalizing? Instead of having tanning beds and red light therapy, let's go ahead and take that extra step. But I guess it'd be too gym intimidating. Yeah. Bring back your damn squat racks. A couple of clothing brands that are either A, just continuing to make waves, but B, just coming in. First one is right here. What's in here? Oh, the D-Link. Woo! This is from Rise Above Fitness. This is an awesome shaker. I haven't got a chance to use it yet. I don't know if I am going to use it, but this one is pretty sweet because you can hold your, if you have fat burning sups, and you got powder right there. This is from Rise Above Fitness. Rise Above Fitness, if you don't know, I'll tell you, is a company that's fronted by Brandon Chiappetti, who is the former lead singer for Bleeding Through, which is an Orange County, or was an Orange County, maybe like hardcore metal band. I don't know if they call themselves hardcore. They definitely wouldn't call themselves metalcore, but it's an awesome metal band. And now he mainly does Rise Above Fitness, which is his gym, and he also has a clothing brand that he runs outside of there as well. And just the fact that he wanted to come to Columbus to help promote the brand says something about him. Because number one, he is another owner-operator of his company, and he, travels X amount of hours to basically the almost the entirety across the United States just to say, hey, I got this company. Mainly it was just for him to kind of work the clothing circuit, because there's only one location for that. But basically what he was saying was that you show up, you do your work, and you do exactly what you need to do to get the job done. It's one of the things that he uses on the road to say, you know what, I may be on the road X amount of days per year, but I am doing what needs to be done. So, pop that there. Massive props to Brandon Chiappetti for even coming to Columbus and saying, hey, welcome to the family, so to speak. Flag Nor Fail, another company that just shows up, owned by Daniel Bailey's husband, I believe. So a definite reason to show up. They showed up a couple years in the past. Another company that has just come back again is Tap Out. Now, Tap Out is a little bit of a different dichotomy this year, because they didn't really come hawking their clothing. They came hawking their supplement lines. And something that had been rumored for a couple of months, but was finally confirmed, was that Tap Out and the WWE have entered a sponsorship agreement. And everyone's like, well, that's not really news. WWE's not sports, don't you know? But, so he's sitting there, and we're talking about the Tap Out brand. And one awesome about them is like, hey, this is the product, and Tap Out brand as a whole, this generally isn't gonna lie to you. Something I found. By the way, a shout out to S. Myers. How's it going, bro? But one of the nice things about that was, finding out that they were sponsoring, and like I was saying too, everyone's like, well, WWE is not a sport. But you take a look at the people who are on that TV show and how conditioned and in shape they are. It's a little bit bigger deal than most people would assume. Because now you have a company that in direct sponsorship of a multi-million-dollar company every year. Channels of Tap Out, I think it's like Tap Out Muscle Recovery and whatnot, are already up with the commercials. We're already starting to run on TV now. It's a really good thing for both sides. Number one, the first big run of the Tap Out supplements didn't do so well, from what I understand. The chat, I'm not sure if I have a chat up for this right now, bro. However, feel free to keep hitting me up on the Twitter if you have any questions. By the way, since he's hitting me up on Twitter, everyone follow at SMyers40, and also follow him on YouTube, S Myers Nation. He does some fantastic commentary videos. I believe he's done some Call of Duty playthroughs in the past, and also he's a machinima partner. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on the air, but sorry. He's awesome. He just goes on some really nice tangents. I like the way that he does his videos. The fact that Tap Out has now sponsored the WWE as far as their product goes is a really big deal in my eyes. If for no other reason than now you have two high-profile brands coming together for something like this. Well, UFC is sponsoring X, or X brand is sponsoring UFC, and we have so many other companies that don't do this type of thing now. It's more of one of those just mutually, positive deals. I can't honestly think of any supplement company that is directly sponsoring any major sports federation. I don't hear of Muscle Farm sponsoring the NFL, or Product X sponsoring the NBA. I just don't hear about it. To think that we now have a brand that is, I say, we're going to sponsor this entire company, and we're going to go full bore with it and come back and say, this is our brand new product. I think it's a brand new company that's done it too, is just really good. So that's really something to be proud of, that two companies, one that's extremely high profile and one that kind of faded out but is now coming back, is a good thing. Whether it lasts or whether the Tap Out brand really continues, yeah, that's something that's to be determined. But I've tried some of the Tap Out protein because they're giving out the protein. They also have a spray that they have, like a muscle recovery spray. They also have muscle recovery wipes that they're giving out as well. So it looks like that they are pretty much they're pretty much just kind of going for it. So you know what, we're coming back with a new line. Let's make the best of it. So that was one thing that I thought was really awesome. They were able to confirm it. They weren't really actually promoting it, though. I mean, they had the Tap Out booth right away from the NXT display they had going on, but it was really cool. And when I asked him for it straight out, I was like, there's rumors going around that you're sponsoring WWE. And he's like, yeah, that's true. We're actively supposed to announce it this weekend, and do is like on point with it, which is cool. Now, Esmire, Gamma Labs, I've not really had a chance to try a lot of Gamma Lab stuff. I don't remember seeing them at the Arnold directly, actually. I think. So I don't think I have anything in my sub box from them. Let's take a look. Let's see, Gamma Labs. AI, Promera, Muscle Tech. Let's see. Performance. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from Gamma Labs. Matter of fact, I honestly don't remember. I really don't. Huh. Man. I mean, I've heard of them, but oh man. Yeah, because I know for sure that I've heard of them, but I don't remember actually trying any of their supplements, or actually even seeing them at the Arnold, which is a little weird. So I know I remember hearing about them, but it's not. Yeah. Thank you for the link, though. Very appreciative for the link. because I'm pretty sure I've seen like their advertisements and stuff like that. That's one thing I ever have. Hey, they have stacks available. Yeah. See, like I know it says that you're a fan of them, but like for me, I'm actually a large fan. Like I stated before in the video of Gasperi. Um, Now, some people are like, "Well, Gasperi's fallen off the past couple of years," and like, you know what? I dig it. That's cool. Their Super Pump has been something that's been a staple of my stack for quite a long time, and I have a tub of 3.0 right now, and I've also got a couple of no samplers. So I don't see that changing anytime soon. If it does happen to change, it might be something like NO2 Red, or I might just kind of go the full bore and say, you know what, I'm going to go on MTS, just simply because I support Mark Lobliner and TigerFitness.com. Ding. So, um, yeah, that's really the main things I saw this year. I don't remember any other brands really kind of popping out and saying, "Look at me." Just not a lot. Still way. One brand I forgot. Oh my god, how could I forget about this? My favorite bodybuilder of all time comes out with a line of products and I forget about it. I'm sorry. Oh dear. And I even post up on Instagram and everything too about the stack that I took. So I yeah. Um I tried out a Cutler Nutrition stack. Which for me, the stack that I took was, I gotta pull up that photo again of what I took. I don't know, man. I might end up trying the Gamma Lab stuff. If I can maybe pick up a sample or something, I'll definitely give it a try. I'm always open to new products. I mean, anything that can work with somebody of my size and my weight is definitely welcome. Uh, like I said, I just probably haven't gotten a chance to even try it out. If I miss them, it'd be really weird if I missed them since I went all 3 days. But I mean, I'm always willing to try out a new company. That's how I found Gasperi. Was what did I find? Man, I can't remember why I first tried Gasperi. Part of the reason why I like Beast Super Test so much is because I got a sample at my local gym and I loved it so much. That's pretty much the only test booster I'll take now. So anything's possible. If I can get my hands on something, I'll give it a shot. Let's see if I still have it. Do I still have that pick? Here it is. Cutler Nutrition. I took Amino Pump, Legend, and ProStim, which, that's basically Legend is pre-workout. The Amino Pump is your amino acid, and ProStim is the fat burning, which I took that for. I didn't have a lot of it. I think I only got a chance to really take the full stack one day. I had a couple of packets of Pro Stack, but didn't have much of anything else. That worked pretty well. My energy levels were pretty high. I felt pretty good. So that was a good product. A lot of people say that it's underdosed, but I mean, what may be underdosed for one person, for somebody else may be absolutely perfect. And for me, it worked pretty well. Not like, house shaking, foundation breaking type of workouts, but there's really not there that does that type of stuff for me. That's just kind of the way it is for that. There's not a lot of pre-workouts that will completely just kill every PR that I've ever had. One of those that's a love-hate relationship for me is Muscle Pharma Salt. And let me tell you why. You probably heard me talk about it a couple of times. Muscle Pharma Salt. The product is fantastic. I'm talking this product is beast. This product is probably going to be one of the best pre-workouts you've ever had in your life. And I probably would have switched over to it as my main pre-workout besides Super Pump. However, you heard what I said about 1 alarm or 5 alarm. A salt has got to be and this is just watermelon. I haven't got a chance to taste any other version, but the watermelon assault from Muscle Farm has got to be the worst tasting pre-workout I've ever taken in my life. Like, I took a sip of it, and I was like, oh, no, done. I cut it with, like, fruit juice or something, and it still kind of overpowered it, but it was chokeable. You know, I'm sitting there taking this stuff, and I just feel just, just ick, you know. But choked it down, and let me tell you what, that stuff just kind of this. It was 1 to the moon in 3 seconds. I walked into the gym after choking it down. I'm getting dressed, and normally supposed to wait that 15 to 30 minutes after you take that pre-workout. But like 20 minutes in, I was like, let's go to the moon. This stuff was killing it, man. And I'm like, this stuff is great, but it tastes like cardboard. It's just not. It did not taste good at all. And, I mean, I can taste stuff that doesn't taste very well. However, when it affects my ability to drink it because it tastes so bad is when I have a problem. That's why I didn't want to try another flavor of it. It's just not. If I can't tolerate the taste, then I don't want to buy it. You know, it's the way it is. Everyone's like, well, that's a really amateur way of looking at it. It's like, well, maybe it is, but if I can't swallow it because it tastes so bad, what's the motivation for me to not get sick of it? Because after 3 or 4 doses, you're like, I don't want to do it anymore. So, but well, thank you for saying that. But it is a grind. Working out and weight loss is a grind. You know. In my opinion, and I'll kind of dole out some real general advice, just from one person to another. Do what suits you best. I'm feeling a lot better. I feel the best I ever have. I feel better today than I did when I was 16 to 18 years old. Had absolutely no nutrition in my diet. I was just basically, what's the next meal? Eat what I want, do what I want, and don't care. Now I care much more than most people would say that they would. I think I've definitely become a more picky eater. I don't eat as much stuff as I used to, and I also don't eat the kinds of stuff that I used to. A lot of things that you're talking to a guy. What you're looking at on your screen right now is a guy who in one day could kill a 24-pack of Mountain Dew, a 2-liter, at least another 1 liter, and 1 to 2 energy drinks in a day. And now I can almost barely sit through drinking a 12-ounce can. It's just not programmed in me anymore to be like that. It just doesn't taste. It doesn't taste the way it used to. It doesn't. I could probably still drink all that stuff and get the same effect, but it's just, that self-guilt thing, the way I used to be and the way I used to treat my body is way different than how I do it today. The only reason I worked out back in the day was because it was part of going to school. I had to do, my 30, 40-minute gym class every day, and I hated it. And now I can't imagine my life not working out. I can't imagine my life not, being able to push myself to do different things. So, there's a lot of things that I do now that I would have never thought that I would not only do, but like to do back then. Picking up weight was just so boring and tiresome at one point. I was like, I why do I work out if I don't want to? And now I get mad if I want to and I can't, or I don't feel like I want to. So, yeah, I'm starting to hate pop too. Like I said, um, I could go out and do the trails, you know. However, I like being in a more controlled environment. I'd love to be able to go to a gym and be able to like do an elliptical or a treadmill. Um, that's just my thing. Kind of the way that I see it. Uh, but it's more just a to each his own type of thing, I guess. But um, the time now is 9 p.m. and this has gone way longer than I thought it ever would. So at this point, I am going to have to go ahead and sign off, everybody. I want to thank everybody out there for watching. Thanks, Noah S. Meyer, for hitting me up and saying how it's up. Everybody out there, feel free to follow me out at Aphrodite's Crush, and also follow me at my, I call it my workout motivation Twitter, at Fat Freak, FATPHREAK, because I am there and I'm doing everything. Follow me on Instagram, Aphrodite's Crush, Snapchat, Aphrodite's Crush. I do all sorts of wonky things every now and again on the Snap channel. So, but until next time, everyone, lift well, be well, and listen to some good music. So, once again, thank everybody out there for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.